Hey everyone, it is Friday and this is Alex Kaler. Now, as you guys know, this week on the YARebels we are talking about our writing inspirations. And I thought that rather than talking about the books that inspired me to write, I would talk about an experience that made me realize why I wanted to be a writer. And I do think there is a difference between those two things. So, as some of you guys may know, before I came to Scotland for grad school, and before I was a rebel, I went under a different name, Alex Incognito. I was the assistant to authors Holly Black and Cassandra Clare, and I figure, in the span of things, there's really nothing more inspirational, especially when it comes to being a writer, than that.
This is 10% luck, 20% skill, 15% concentrated power of will, 5% pleasure, 50% pain, and 100% reason to remember the name.
So, as I am sure you guys can imagine, I have much more than 4 minutes that I would love to talk about, and I have been looking forward to this for weeks. That being said, I keep reshooting this because there's too much to say and I don't know how to say it. So, in the essence of time, I'm going to do a write-up over at my blog, and I'm also going to give you guys a chance to ask questions over there, which I will do my best to answer in a timely and intelligent fashion, which I can't promise anymore, really. So, that being said, I wanted to talk about one thing in particular that working with Holly and Cassie bestowed upon me, which means more than anything else in the world, I think. And that was the actual human experience of seeing what it means to be a writer. I've been in the writing and publishing world for about 9 years, and I've known writers from all levels of success, from people who are just getting their chapbooks published in a local publishing house to, people who have 3 or 4 novels out. But I had never actually met anyone who had achieved the level of success that when you think, I want to be a writer, it's what you aspire to. And when you grow up as a writer, all you hear is that you shouldn't quit your day job because you're probably not going to make enough money, and you're probably going to die poor, and no one's going to read what you want to write, and you should just give up now and become a doctor. Right? So, like I said, I've been working at this for years, and I had never met anyone who had actually achieved what I thought was successful. Being able to quit your job and focus entirely on what it is you love to do. Going on tours across the world and meeting fans and getting emails from those fans every day and walking into a bookstore and seeing your book on the front shelf. That sort of success. That sort of success that we reserve for the labels or for the names on the books that don't exist. Like J.K. Rowling, Stephen King, Neil Gaiman. You just kind of imagine that those people aren't actually people. They couldn't be. They're successful authors. That doesn't exist. It does, and they do, and I got the chance to see that firsthand. So working with Holly and Cassie brought this amalgamous dream, the Shangri-La that I had, down to life, and I got to experience it. I got to go to book signings. I got to, sort out the piles and boxes of fan mail, and I got to, categorize the books in every single language you can imagine, and I got to see it all firsthand, and in doing that, I was given the chance to actually experience what it means to have that level of success and to understand the amount of work that has to go into it and the dedication that has to go into it. And trust me, for most people, seeing that amount of work and dedication should be enough to turn you away and think, all right, maybe I'll just go do a job that isn't this masochistic. But for me, it was incredibly inspiring. And on that note, I need to run and go teach circus now because I am running out of time, and despite what it looks like outside, it is actually cloudy and rainy. I love being in Scotland. So yeah, I will see you guys next week. Ciao.